The Daintree in Australia is believed to be the oldest rainforest in the world. For Will Selman, a physician, and his wife, Cara DeKernian, a school teacher, a journey into the rainforest will bring them face to face with exotic creatures, take them to hidden destinations, and introduce them to the mysteries of the jungle.
Going to medical school and learning about disease and how we go about treating disease back home with antibiotics or surgery or what have you. And
I saw coming to the Daintree as an opportunity as a doctor just to expand my knowledge of a different type of medicine, different ways of healing. So that was a big attraction for me.
Will and Cara are traveling to Australia from their home in New Zealand. But if traveling from the United States, a trip from the West Coast to Sydney takes about 15 hours. From Sydney, it's a 2-hour flight to Cairns. Then, for Will and Cara, it's off to the Daintree Rainforest in search of an adventure that will reveal something extraordinary about the world they live in.
Here we are coming up the Silky Oaks. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Look at the clouds, it's so pretty. You can tell we're almost to the rainforest. Must be in there.
Will and Cara's journey into the Daintree takes them to Silky Oaks Lodge, a 90-minute drive up the eastern coast from Cairns.
Oh, look at the palm trees on that street. So it said go to the end of the road, right? Woo!
And voila.
Silky Oaks.
That must be it.
Oh my gosh, this is incredible.
My first impression was, how are they going to put a luxury spa here? It's not until you actually come into the resort that you realize just how special it is.
My first impression is, where is the place? You really can't see any of the bungalows, if you will. Each one is so secluded.
This is 12, so we must be here.
There goes Cara through the rain. Is that us?
Sugar glider.
All right.
Ooh, it's air conditioned. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. We're overlooking the river. Come look.
So the rooms themselves, they're all individual freestanding, what we call tree houses. They all have their own private balcony that have got hammocks. The majority of rooms have king-size beds. Every single one of the 50 rooms have spa baths. All got CD players in the room and telephones, but no TVs. That's obviously an added advantage being in the area.
I expected it to be nice. I didn't expect it to be absolutely gorgeous. Everything is really well thought out. The rooms are beautiful, the floors are gorgeous, the bath is perfect.
Cara and Will settle into their first evening at Silky Oaks Lodge, eagerly awaiting the morning and their first adventure into the ancient rainforest of the Daintree.
It's the oldest rainforest in the world. We've got some very unique animals, and we also have some very unique plants. I think that's the major draw card, that people know that it's a very old rainforest and that you're going to see some completely different things while you're here. Now, as you know, we get anywhere between 2 metres and 6 metres of rain in 3 months. It's not unheard of to have 24 inches of rain in one day here. This plant can't handle having its roots inundated with water. It will drown if it has that much water around its roots. So what will happen? It will rain, the water will collect in this little gully, and it'll run away from the base of the plant.
Like a gutter.
That's exactly right. This is a termite mount, and you can see we've got a hole in here. Now, I have a feeling that's a kingfisher. What's on here? We have a bird here, it's called a buff-breasted paradise kingfisher, and it's a temporary resident. It comes down from Papua New Guinea every year to breed, and it nests in termite mounds. So I have a feeling that's what's in there. It's a safe spot. It's quite hard for lizards and other things to get in there and eat the eggs, and of course it's quite warm in there as well, so that helps incubate them.
Now that I know they're forest dragons, you have to see one.
Yeah, I know. I knew I shouldn't have said that.
You planted a seed here.
Exactly.
Did you say what color they were, Tony? Was
They're
green?
They're green and brown. They're exactly the same as the trunks on the tree.
Oh, there's one. See through the tree?
Are you making that up?
You know, there's one right there.
Where?
If you come here.
Oh, you are fantastic. Come on. You guys are coming out with me all the time. He's a very, very ancient lizard. They're found nowhere else in the world but here in our tropical rainforest. And they're quite beautiful. You can see the scales on the back of his head and around on his neck. That's where he gets his name Dragon from, because he looks a little bit like a dragon.
He is really neat.
He's lovely. His stance is pretty good.
Yeah, it's just like...
very proud to be a lizard.
What does he eat?
Mainly ants, but insects as
Look how long his tail is. It's
Yeah.
about more than his body length.
Hello! Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Now, this is what we call wave rock, where our local Aboriginal kids are playing on. It's shaped a bit like a wave, so that's where it gets its name from.
We wandered down to Wave Rock, and there was a swimming hole there, which I found out it's called a billabong. That means swimming hole. Luckily, there were lots of local kids swimming, so we got to see them. The water was really warm. I went for a swim and had a nice slide on my bum down slippery rock.
I think people are seeking a different type of holiday. I think gone are the days where you sort of sip your daiquiris and lay on the beach. They're looking for a lot more depth to their holiday. They want to learn more about the environment, both culturally and naturally. So I think that's particularly a big draw card to Silky Oaks Lodge, because we offer natural activities which other resorts don't.
I was thoroughly impressed with the rainforest. If you stand still and just wait a while, things start coming out at you. Cicadas start chirping, and you'll start to see a few birds, and then more birds, and just the noise and the activity. And
It's a really dynamic place to walk through.
They were great fun. It's really great taking people out who have an interest in the rainforest, and we had a great time yesterday because they were so interested in it, which was great.